Happy Monday. Welcome, everyone. Happy Monday here. I've got my wonderful co-hosts with me tonight, Jerry and Allison Windham. Fred is actually in a meeting with my husband, Todd, tonight, in-person meeting. We are in Decatur, Alabama. So I just welcome everyone tonight. You know, what you're about to see, we all have sat in your shoes just going right through life. Jerry and Allison are owned 5 businesses, been entrepreneurs their whole entire life. I don't think they've ever worked for anybody. And me, myself, I had my dream job of being a stay-at-home mom. So although I had my dream job and my husband had his dream job of being a high school football coach, it wasn't really giving us our dream life. And you know, we woke up at 30-something years old, 3 kids at the time, living paycheck to paycheck. And we saw what you're about to see, you know, we weren't skeptical, but what we were is we didn't have time and we didn't have money. And at the end of the day, somebody asked my husband, well, how long are you going to keep living that way? And that was kind of like a real kind of a wake-up call for us. So when we got started very part-time. But over time, it walked us right into a full-time income. So what I can tell you, what you're about to see is real. And it can change your life to whatever degree you choose for it to be changed to, from your financial standpoint and from your health standpoint. So Jerry and Allison, if you don't mind, just kind of share, you guys, just like everybody going right through life like this, y'all have 5 businesses. And when this kind of fell into your lap, you weren't looking for another business, but yet here you are.
No, we were not looking. Matter of fact, Allison said, we're not going to do this. Don't even think about it. So, you know, we are busy and, you know, but everybody is. I get that. And this past weekend, I tried to, you know, explain how we squeeze time in for this, but, you know, it wasn't something we were looking for, but we're so glad it found us. So that's big. What do you think, Allison?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we do work a lot, and to come into this business, it was, you know, it's a lot different. We're dealing with people, and it is a lot different. It's very satisfying because you're helping people. But you know, we work so many jobs that we don't have time to look up. So this is really an avenue to help us
and build in that extra stream of income. So when y'all had to step away and take care of family members, this right here kept paying you, where your other jobs or your other businesses weren't necessarily the same thing. So this is a whole different kind of concept of building a business versus what you're traditionally used to in building a business. So the name of the company that you're about to see is PartnerCo. What I would like to share, kind of like the current events that have happened globally over the last couple of years has really created this perfect storm and really merged 4 markets together. And one of them being the health and wellness industry. Everybody today is way more aware of their health than what they were a couple of years ago. 2, the technology. This little gadget right here has really shrunk the world down on a global scale. But not only that, just the masses being able to use it on a global scale that they can today than what they could a couple of years ago. 3, that home-based business world. You know, everybody now is looking to build in some kind of extra stream of income into their life, because just going to the grocery store, putting gas in our tanks, I mean, just the cost of living today is so much more than what it was a couple of years ago. But not only that, we kind of got accustomed to being able to work where we want to and when we want to. Nobody really wants that to be in that cubicle. We kind of like that mobility and flexibility of being able to work where we want to and when we want to. And then this little bitty piece of the last piece of the equation is that mobile transaction world. You know, I would have never in a couple of years ago ever had any kind of mobile transaction app on my phone. I was not going to put my banking account information in there. I was not going to do it. But now here I am. It's not a matter of if I have it, it's a matter of which one, because I've got them all now. So in the palm of our hands with this technology, it gives the average person like me and you to be able to go and have a transaction through our phone to either buy and sell with the currencies. I've never in my life seen anything like it. And it gives us access just like the big box stores have. And if you don't believe me, like on a global scale, to be able to move products online now globally, it is massive. It is right now projected by the end of this year to be a $6.3 trillion market. And this right here for us gives us the ability to tap into that market in the palm of our hands like I've never seen before. I don't know about you, Jerry, but can you imagine at the palm of your hands being able to open up and start a business globally the second we turn on our website and be able to tap into something like that? You can't do that with any 5 businesses that you started.
No, I could not. And it's been crazy how this is so simple and so easy, and we have a system. All you have to do is follow the system, and money just starts flowing in. I've never had a business like that. Never.
Never. And with our company, with PartnerCo, we are global. So we're in over 50 countries, 58 countries to be exact. And here's the beautiful thing. We are a debt-free company with projected to be at over 350 million in revenue this year alone. That is really, really amazing. Okay. The one thing to me that really sets us apart is that, listen, we're just partnered with doctors from all around the world. So all of our products are doctor created, but they're backed by science. And the one thing across the board, all of our doctors have in common is a no compromise philosophy. But what does that mean for you and I? What it means is all of our products come with 0 negative ingredients. And all of our products come with, they're clinically dosed. They're not just fairy dusted with the ingredients like we go buy off the shelf. So we have over 100 products. We've got 3 different liquid superfoods. We've got a whole nutritional supplement line. We've got gut health, balance and hormones, weight loss, athletic performance. We just sit right in the middle of 7 different multi-billion-dollar industries. To me, we just sit right in them, and we can hit any season of life a person's in. It doesn't matter. But we're just going to talk about this one product. It's our body balance and drops. You might know them as skinny drops, happy drops, magic drops, liquid discipline. They've got a lot of great nicknames out there. It's 2 bottles that come in a box. The first bottle is a blend of over 11 homeopathic ingredients. You're going to put it underneath your tongue 3 times a day. And what it's going to do is going to help support your thyroid, whether it's high or low, and it's going to help bring it back into balance. It's going to also help support your pancreas and line out those insulin levels. Really, our blood sugar levels, we're going to line those out. It's also going to help with our hunger, the ghrelin hormone. It's also going to help detox the body. The second bottle is, it's got your pure form of B12 in it. It's got your rhodiola, your rosehip, your ashwagandha root. You're going to do that 2 to 3 times a day. Everybody's body's different. So now we're increasing our energy naturally. We're increasing our metabolism naturally. We're boosting our mood. We're just mentally just feeling better. But, more importantly, we're stabilizing out our cortisol levels. Between stabilizing out your insulin levels, over 80% of Americans walk around with insulin resistance. And then I don't know about you, but probably almost 100% Americans walk around with high cortisol levels. It's stress, crisis everywhere we turn this day and age. So when you start getting those 2 hormones alone lined out, it allows our other hormones to start actually functioning the way our bodies were designed to function. So everything we've ever heard about a diet or weight loss, throw it out the window, because that's not what we are. We are a total body balancing system. We're about getting your body back working for you instead of against you, because we're not a diet. We're not a weight loss. We're not counting calories. We're not counting carbs. We're not starving you. We give you a massive amount of food list. We just tell you to eat from the approved food list and then take the drops. They only work if they get in your body. They don't work if they're sitting over there in the bottle and you're just looking at them hoping they're going to work. They really do work. But at the end of the day, what really matters is real people with real results. So I'm just going to kind of go through a couple of testimonials and just kind of share with you. You can just see the transformations that are happening. There's so many more wins than just the number that's on the scale. Brittany here is actually with us tonight. She's got PCOS, and that's her beautiful mom that's with her. They got to be able to do this program together. Allison and Jerry actually took this to Brittany and got her started, just like every single one. I guarantee you, you guys have heard this a million times. It's not going to work for me. I've tried everything. She tried doctor prescribed diet. She's tried, everything, just like all of us. And she actually got started on the drops, and 3 days in, her body actually did something that's never been done unless it was doctor induced. And over a year, she's now down over 100 pounds. And then you can just see her mom's transformation. And then you can see Karen, you can just see just the facial pictures, the before and after. But like I said, more wins than just the number on the scale. She went from adrenal exhaustion to now she's sleeping. Her energy level is now leveling out, and she just feels good. She had inflammation, now no more inflammation. You can just see the difference in the transformation. The depression and anxiety, now she's happy. She just feels better. Now, and I'll let Jerry and Allison kind of share their story because I love hearing it. I don't know if I should just let Jerry share the story and let him tell it how, because I love hearing it from the man's perspective just as well.
Go for it, Jerry.
Well, okay. Allison, she wasn't a happy camper. Over here on the left, it was about 3 years ago. So she started on the drops, and she wasn't too fast. She didn't like the food list. She still liked Coca-Colas and breads and some sweets and stuff. But what was amazing was a few weeks in, I hear a squeal, and I go running because I feel like she either saw a spider or a mouse, and she was dancing because she was down 5 pounds on the scales. So, she didn't think they'd work, but they did. And then the night sweats went away and all that stuff. So then the medicine started disappearing, and so from my perspective, it's been really amazing to see my wife really get her life back, and for me to get my wife back. So it's really cool. Thank you.
And he lost weight too, but just because he's the cook of the family. And so for me to eat healthy, he lost weight.
Chief cook and bottle washer.
I love it. I love it. Then we've got Terry. You can just see her transformation. Like I said, more wins than just the number on the scale. She'll share with you that, she just has more energy and she just feels better. And then Robin, she's over in Canada. She sleeps better. She's got that all day energy where she just feels better. And one of my favorite things is, one of the very first thing women really judge things by is how their clothes feel. And when their clothes just start fitting better and feeling better, makes you feel better, right? And more confident. And then you can see Michael and his transformation. Like I said, all ages, all body types here. Mary, she's over in Canada as well, down at least 21 pounds. But here's a really one that a lot of women suffer with is migraines. And so no more headaches and migraines, lots more energy where she just feels good, and she's off a lot of her medications. Randy's down since October 31st, so it's been right at a year. It's down right at 165 pounds now. We got Tamika. Look how beautiful she looks. And then Talia, she'll tell you it's not about the number on the scale for her. It's about her mood and her hormones just leveling out, her body getting balanced, and being able to come off some medications that she's been on for a really long time that she's never been able to get off. And then you can just see the transformations between Ernest and Rayshawn. Okay, so again, we just talked about one product out of 100 that our company has to offer. This is how now we're going to switch gears and talk business. So for $29.95 one time, that's just a one-time fee. I don't know, Jerry, Allison, have y'all ever been able to start a business, turn a website on, and instantly be global, have global access, and have 100 products for $29.95?
Absolutely not. Can you imagine doing your own website, how much it would cost?
I've done it.
Really?
You got to find some high school kid these days if you want to do it on the down low. Otherwise, you got to pay a professional company $1,000, minimum, and that's just like a splash page or two. That's about
And
all.
not
That's
to
right.
mention, you don't have to buy, you don't have to have a store. You don't have to have anything.
Yep.
You
So,
just, you just,
so for, so you've got an online store instantly. You give access to all 50 countries that we're in. You got access to all 100 products. You get a back office. It's going to keep track of everything for you, from your customers to your orders to, most importantly, your paychecks. So you get a tons of digital tools for a one-time fee of $29.95. So this is how easy it is now to get started. Our drops that we just talked about retail out there for $176. But we all know if you buy in bulk, you're going to get a better discount, right? So this is what we're going to show you. 3 different ways that you can get started. One, the very first way you can get started, if you choose, is a 4-pack of drops. You could sell 3. Therefore, now you're going to get your box for free. And not only that, but you'll cover your $29.95. So now you have a free business and a free box of drops. Option 2, if you choose, is you could start with a 10-pack. So that's $8.79. You can use 1 box. You could sell the 9. Not only are you going to make your money back, but also too, you'll profit over $500 back into your pocket. Or option 3 is a 30-pack of drops, and that's $2,300. And then when you so choose, it's immediately starts you at top level, and that is 30%. You're locked there for life. But when you sell that 30 back, not only are you going to make that $2,300 back, but you're now going to profit $2,500 back into your pocket. But again, like I said, you're locked there for life. So everybody's goal would be to move 30 boxes of drops through your business within the first 4 Fridays that you actually turn your website on. You pay your $29.95. But here, listen, I know when I hear the word sell, I immediately do this, right? Because I can't sell anything. Never have, never could. It's not in my DNA. But you know what I can do? I can share. I can share by word of mouth if I choose. That's one way. Or 2, social media. We've got a system in place that sets your business up for success right out the gate. I've never seen anything like it, and it is free. We'll give you an app to go download. You'll download this app called Boards, and then once you've got it download, the person that invited you, they'll send you a link. It'll upload right into that app for you, and you now have step by step on how to launch your business. And we're going to lock arms with you, and we're going to help you make your post. It's everything that you need right there to set your business up. I've never seen anything like it. Have you guys?
I haven't. I've done several businesses, and the cheapest business I've done was the last one I've done. And I think it cost about $30,000 to do all that. And, I didn't even have a system. I had to create all this stuff. I had to build everything that we do. I had to build it piece by piece. This right here comes all packaged. All you got to do is turn it on and say, go. It's amazing. It's just amazing.
And you're not doing it by yourself. I guarantee you that last business, you were doing it all by yourself.
Just me and Allison swimming upstream. That's all I can say. Upstream.
Upstream. Here, you're not swimming upstream. We lock arms with you. We've got everything you need to set you up for success. So now you're taking those drops, and now we're turning them into profits. And like I said, that's what makes a difference in your household that's coming into this apps, those mobile transaction app that you have on your phone, that makes a difference today, tomorrow, next week. I've never seen anything like it. So now if you're needing 4 tires on your car, you're not having to go put it on your credit card. You can now go pay with your debit card. You know what? We got Christmas coming up. We've got, all the big shopping that's coming up on Black Friday here in just a couple of weeks. What about that Christmas money? That's what makes a difference right here by just doing these drops and the posts. And I promise, if you run the system, it works. But We are so much more than just selling a box of drops. We're a real business. By just sharing your journey online, you can now build a online business globally. So when you start selling those drops out of your hands, those customers that you have, we're going to convert them over into brand partners. We're going to show them how they can pay $29.95 and be a business owner just like you and do the exact same thing. And now they're making a difference in their family's life. They've got access to all 100 products just like you at a discount. And we just help them go start sharing their journey as well. And you start building a team. And now you're going to start getting paid within our pay plan. Our pay plan was actually voted #1 in this industry. You do not have to take my word for it. You can go look that up online. It was in Better Business Home magazine. So we get paid here 9 different ways. We just talked about the retail profit way. Now I'm just going to kind of share 3 more ways that we get paid here. Now we're going to get paid from the company. So one is that new volume bonus. So as you take that customer and you convert them into a brand partner, you're now going to make up to 30% on all the volume that is placed in their business during their first 4 Fridays or until they reach top pay just like you. And that is running 30 boxes of drops through their business. The third way here is now once they've reached top pay or their 4 Fridays are up, they're going to now switch into what's called our base pay area, which now they're going to start building out 2 or 3 lines of business, and they're going to make 15% of all the volume out of the 2 out of 3 lines. Then the next way is as they're building that base pay out, they hit at least $250 in that area of pay. Now PartnerCo is going to put 15%, we call this free money, 15% into an account, it's called a savings account with your name on it. And when it hits $10,000, they'll call you up, congratulate you, and direct deposit this on that following Friday. Then after that, because we get paid here weekly, after you now say get paid 4 times a month, you're going to get an extra check. It's called your savings account check. And it'll go up to $2,000. And so now you get paid here 5 times a month. I don't know about you, but that's always exciting. So that's your car note. That's your house note. That is your retirement fund. That is your get out of debt. It's kids' college education. Or I was just with Ernest today, who you saw here on the slide. He's a tennis coach up here in Huntsville, Alabama. And that's his fun money. So you know what? It's your fun money. It's your Christmas fund. It's whatever it is that you want it to be. So to get paid here, you must have what's called a subscribe and save. And what that is 100 points worth of product or $150, whichever one comes first. But you know what that does? That unlocks that weekly paycheck. That unlocks that total 30% discount. And you know, it doesn't even have to be you. It can be a customer if you so choose. And you can get that product and turn around and retail it. There's a lot of options here. Just get back with the person that invited you and we can go over the different options here. Now this is right here is probably one of Jerry and Allison's favorite parts, is because now you get free travel, right? So now you get your health back, you get to build in an extra stream of income. Now you get to travel for free. And the last one was to the Bahamas that they won. But this one coming up here in North America is the Dominican Republic. Why don't y'all share just a second about that?
You know, it was, we'd been to the Bahamas very briefly before, but this one, it was just so amazing because, you know, once you join the company, once you start becoming part of the community, okay, and, you know, we see these people all the time and we get to go. And then when you have a vacation, it's like every time we turn the corner, there's a friend. And so it was like vacationing with all of your love. It's like your family. I mean, it was really the coolest thing to go do that. And we really had a good time. We're looking forward to Punta Cana for the 2025. So, and Allison really loved it too.
And it's up in resorts. It's not like it's just like the Motel 6 down the street. Nothing wrong with Motel 6, but I don't want to win that one, right? I want the upper end luxury resorts, right?
That would be better. We did. We stayed the last time we were in the Bahamas. It was this huge hotel. the Baja Mar. You can look it up. It's one of the top ones over there. We were way up high, overlooking the ocean. It was really pretty cool. It really was.
Yep. And so then, you know, you got a real bucket list here, Bali, in 2025 as well. I would definitely say, I mean, it's free. All we got to do is go earn it. I mean, I don't know about you, but as Todd was a high school football coach, we won state championships. We didn't get free vacations. We didn't get a bonus. We got a pat on the back. Good job. You get one next year. You know what? How about now you go to work for yourself, work hard, help change your life from a health standpoint or from a financial one. And now you get to go travel. You get to decide for yourself what you want to go do instead of somebody deciding it for you. Listen, that's all we are. We're just a vehicle for whatever it is that you want something different in life. Whether it's you want better health, you're just so sick and tired of being sick and tired, just feeling bad all the time. What about if you're just sick and tired of being able to go into the grocery store and you want to be able to buy what you want, not just what you need, right? Or what about you're looking at Christmas this year and you're thinking, how am I even going to pay for Christmas? How about let's go build in an extra stream of income and let's pay cash for Christmas. Let's put it on our debit card and not our credit card. How about I want to be able to fund my retirement a little bit different and be able to keep my standard of living, whatever that is. My kid's about to go off to college. I need help paying for that. It's everybody's needs are a little bit different, but we are here to lock arms with you every step of the way and help you fill that need. And you know, I don't know about you, Jerry, but I've never seen an opportunity that can really fit to the masses at whatever degree they choose.
Oh, and I just want to throw in too, a lot of people's going to sit there and say, look, I don't have the time, the energy, you know, I'm at the ball field, I got kids doing it. I get all that. I do. Been there, done that many times. Okay. But if you take these products and in the next Zoom that's coming up, you'll find out why. But, you know, if you take these products, you have more time, you have more energy, you have more life, and you can take that life and turn it into, you know, this business and expand your horizons on everything. And the money, you'll say, oh, it's pretty expensive. No, it's not expensive. It's cheap compared to health. You know, get sick and go try to get well. It's way more expensive to get well than it is to not, you know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I just have to say that, you know, I beg everybody really dig into this, do your research, do your Googling, check it out. It is for real. And it really does help people.
Thank you so much. I agree with you. Listen, we look forward to partnering with you. Just get back with the person that invited you. And we look forward to partnering up with you, talk to you and see you next week.
Thank y'all.